evening, everyone. We are live, or good afternoon, I should say. Welcome into Strength Circus. My name is Sam, and I will be your coach for today's full body strength and a little bit of cardio workouts. As always, we're going to start with warming up. So be sure that you have enough space. Do that area check. Make sure you aren't going to hit anyone in front of you, behind you, or beside you. So be sure that you can take at least one big step all around. And also be sure that you have your water. Maybe turn that fan on if you'd like to, if you have a fan in the room that you're in. Also, I will be using a set of dumbbells or a set of weights for today's workout, but it is not necessary. You can do this workout with your body weight or any household objects or any weight of choice. But at first, we are going to get into our warm-ups. If you aren't already, stand on up. We're just going to start by stretching out the shoulders and the core, coming up, back down. Nice and quick here, just stretching out our torso, feeling the stretch in the armpits and the shoulders, and our core. 3, 2, and last one here. Next, we're going to open the knees or the legs a bit wider. And we're going to reach opposite fingers to opposite toe, back to center. So nice and quick here, feeling that stretch in the back of the legs and our hamstrings. Remembering to take deep breaths, sitting up nice and tall and only reaching as far as we're comfortable. 3, 2, and 1. Next, we're going to march in place, bringing the knees up high. We're nice and quick here. Deep breath, engaging the core and pumping the arms. Knees up high. 3, 2, and straight into the heel to the glute. Same deal, knee comes outward, heel comes straight to that lower glute. Pump the arms. Nice and quick. 3, 2, and 1. Straight into jumping jacks. So that heart rate should start pumping. We're increasing that heart rate, so remember to breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go into that elephant stretch or those cherry pickers. We're going to sit back into our hips. Chest is open. Hands starting back. Scooping the ground. Coming forward. Alternate sides. Nice and quick here. Keeping a slight bend in our knees. Toes are pointing straight forward. Feeling the stretch in our hamstrings and glutes and hips. Big inhale down, exhale up. 3, 2, last 1. Alright, next up we're going to do some Frankensteins. So kicking heel or foot to opposite fingertips. Only bringing that leg up as far as we're comfortable. Trying to keep that opposite foot nice and flat on the ground. 3, 2, and 1. Next, bringing the legs back now. So torso comes down, tapping the ground, alternating sides. Kicking that leg back just as far as we're comfortable. Finding our balance on one foot. Looking straight down at the ground. Deep breath. 3, 2, and 1. Next, we're going to do some arm circles. Big circles back. Deep breath. Stretching up the shoulders, the chest. And let's go forward now. Woo. Standing up nice and tall. 3, 2, and 1. Alrighty guys, that was our warm-up, nice and quick and dynamic. Get some water if you need to, and we're about to get into our circuit. Like I said, we're gonna do the same workout that I did, or that we did on Monday. That was pretty similar to that, about 5 movements, functional, so full body, and a little bit of cardio. So I'm gonna turn my fan on. I don't know about y'all, but it's getting hot. Get some water, and we are about to get into that circuit. Hope you guys are feeling good. We're midweek here, so halfway through our week. Hope it's going amazingly. Remember to finish it out strong. Thank you guys so much for joining me and working out with me today. We're about to get into the circuit, so I will be using my weights. Again, it is not necessary, but our first movement is going to be a squat to press. So nothing crazy. We're going to be in that squat position, feet under the shoulders or a bit wider. Weight is on our shoulders as well if we're using it. Nice firm grip, so close those hands. And here we're going to be sitting back to our hips for a squat, bringing the weight up straight to the ceiling for that overhead press. So 40 seconds here. Whenever we are ready, let's go. We're squatting down, pressing to the ceiling. Following this sequence, we're nice and controlled. Sitting back into our hips. Knees should stay with the toes here. Squeezing our glutes up as we press to the ceiling. Working the lower body, glutes, legs, also our core and the shoulders here. 10 more seconds. Remember to breathe. Big inhale down, exhale press. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Next up, we're going to be going into that forward alternating lunge with the biceps curl. So keeping that weight in hands, but switching our wrists away from us. Elbows stay nice and close to our torso. We're having a wide step forward, back to center, curling to our shoulders here. Alright, we're gonna have 40 seconds here, alternating sides. Feet under the hips, nice and straight. Let's go. Wide step forward, back to center. We're curling. Being sure we're sitting up nice and tall. Chest is open, torso is long here. Trying to get both of our knees at that 90-degree angle. Controlling the weight in hand, squeezing the arms up, controlling it down. About 10 more seconds here. Firm grip on that dumbbell. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Control it down. Alrighty guys, next up we're going to go into our deadlift with the bent over row. So keeping those weights in hand. Feet again are going to be directly under our hips, so the legs are nice and straight. Slight bend in our knees. We're sitting back into our hips. Chest is open and back is flat. We're hinging down towards our shins. Rolling the dumbbells in at the bottom. Back out. Squeeze the glutes up. 40 seconds here. And let's go. Nice and controlled. Big inhale down. Exhale, squeeze the back. Back down. Squeeze the glutes up. Being sure the elbows are coming straight back in that row. We're working the lower body, hamstrings and glutes, and our back here. Over halfway there. We're nice and controlled in this movement. Feet stay flat. Our feet are not moving. Just hinging the hips, moving the torso down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze the glutes up. Alrighty guys, next up we're going to go into our plank pull through. So just needing one weight or no weight here. We're going to get down in our plank position. So having our hands directly underneath of our shoulders. So arms are nice and straight. Having the option to be on toes or on knees. Back is nice and flat, core is tight. We're pulling that weight to the opposite side of our body. Having the option here to just hold a normal plank, 40 seconds, pressing the fingertips down, and we're up, toes or knees, pulling that weight through, trying our best to keep our bodies and our torsos as stiff and as stable as possible, working all parts of our core here. You're about halfway there. Make sure we're pulling the weight with right hand from left side and left hand from right side. Give me 10 more seconds. We should be looking straight down, taking deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on up. Woo! One more movement. Then we've got a long break with a little bit of cardio here. So we're going to put that weight vertical right beside us, and we've got jump over burpees here. One of my favorites. Nice full body movement. We're also going to get that heart rate a little bit back up. So starting on one side of that object, we're going to step or jump over, coming down into our burpee and back up. So having the option to do that jump or step, same thing, either jumping or stepping out and back up over that object. So going back and forth here, final 40 seconds, and then we've got a nice water break. So let's go guys, whenever you're ready, 40 seconds, jumping over, down, and back up. Again, remembering our options to just walk out, walk back up, and step over. This is an option as well, guys. Woo! Remember your plank position at the bottom. 10 more seconds here. Remember to breathe. Brace that core. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finish it out. Jump up. Woo! How are we feeling, guys? Take some deep breaths. Grab a sip of water. We're going to take a short break here. Woo! Taking this break time to check in with ourselves, with our bodies, about how we're feeling. Was that maybe too intense? Not intense enough? Should you add weight? Take that weight off. So really take this time to think about what you know your body can do or what it cannot do. So be sure to listen to your bodies throughout all of these workouts and all of these movements, and follow your body accordingly, guys. Alrighty, take a few more deep breaths. Get some water. Maybe turn your fan on if you haven't already. I'm going to take this off. It's really hot. squat to press. Getting both of your weights back together or just using your body weight here. Weight on shoulders, feet a bit wider than shoulder width. I hope you guys are ready. We're going to go 40 seconds here, whatever pace you're comfortable with. And let's go. We're sitting back into our hips. Press up. Whatever pace you're comfortable with, like I said, either super controlled or we can go a bit quicker. Engaging your core with that overhead press and squeezing the glutes up. About 10 more seconds here. Remember to breathe. Inhale down, exhale press. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Control that weight down. Alrighty guys, next back into that forward lunge with the bicep curl. Feet are nice and flat. 40 seconds. Let's go. Wide step forward. Back to center. And we're curling. Alternate sides here. Same curl after every lunge. Deep breath. Our chest is open. We're sitting up nice and tall. Over halfway there. Trying our best to get the knees at a 90. If not, that quarter lunge is perfectly fine, guys. Listen to your bodies. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Control it down. Alright, next up we're going to go into our deadlift to row. Feet stay nice and flat. Legs straight. Slight bend in those knees. Hinging at our hips. And chest is open. So back is nice and flat. Trying not to make that curve or that arch in our back, but nice and flat. Core is tight. 40 seconds here, and let's go. We're hinging down towards our shins, squeezing our back down, and glutes up. Being sure the elbows come straight back there. Chest is open, following that line of sight. We're looking down at the ground here. As we come back up, we're looking at that wall. 15 more seconds. Working the back and our glutes and hamstrings in the back of our lower body. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job, guys. Next up, going back into that plank, pull through, or just holding a normal plank, whatever option you are comfortable with. Wrists are underneath of those shoulders. Fingertips pressed into the ground. And again, toes or knees. 40 seconds here. And let's go. We're up. Either just holding it or having the option of pulling that weight or that object through underneath of our torso. If we're pulling through, pulling from the left from right and with the right from left. So opposite sides. We're bracing our core. Torso's nice and stable. 15 more seconds here, guys. We should be looking straight down at the floor so we don't strain our neck. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it on down. Woo! One more movement. Back with that cardio. Those jump over burpees, guys. So placing that object beside you. Starting on one side, remembering where we're jumping or stepping over, down into our plank, and over. Option of bringing chest to that ground or to the floor. Final 40 seconds here, and then we're gonna cool it down. So give me all that you've got, all that your body's got, and finish out strong, guys. 40 seconds, and let's go. Jumping or stepping. We're down. Back up, back over. You can do it, guys. Remembering our options. Go at whatever intensity your body is comfortable with. Woo! Remember to breathe. We're working full body here. Legs, core, upper body. And we're working on that cardiovascular fitness. 10 seconds. You can do it, guys. You are strong. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Jump on up and give yourselves a round of applause. Pat on that back and get you some water. Woo-woo! I don't know about y'all, but I am sweating. It's hard to breathe. Woo! Alrighty, guys, we're gonna take these last few minutes to cool it down. Stretch out our bodies, lower that heart rate. So moving that object or those weights out of your way. Maybe putting down your mat if you're going to use one. And we're gonna start by cooling it down. So standing up nice and tall, chest is open. We're going to take some deep breaths to lower that heart rate. So inhaling up and exhaling down. Like our warm-up, but nice and controlled. Focusing on our breathing. Big inhale and exhale. Trying to make that inhale 4 seconds and exhale for 6. One more time. Awesome job, guys. So we should feel that heart rate coming down just a bit. Next up, we're gonna reach towards our toes. As far as where we're comfortable, feeling the stretch in the back of our legs and the hamstrings. Then rotating to one side. Reaching towards that foot. And the opposite side. Back to center. We're going to sit up and take a seat down on the ground. Opening up our legs just a bit. We're going to reach to one side, reaching towards our toes, trying to make that arch with our bodies and with our arms. Feeling the stretch in our side and low back. We're going to alternate sides here. Stretching towards our foot or toes. Back to center. We're going to reach towards the middle. Crawling the hands out in front of us. Falling deeper into that stretch. Feeling this in our inner thighs and back. Sitting back up. We're going to bring the feet back together. Crossing the heel over opposite knee. Elbow across knee. And we're going to twist. Feeling the stretch in our spine, upper back, and our hips. Having the option to roll out that wrist. Coming back to center. Alternating sides or switching sides here. Elbow comes across and we're going to twist. Rolling off the wrist if we'd like to. back to center. Next, we're gonna lay down on our backs. Legs come out, extended. We're gonna keeping our back nice and flat. We're gonna bring one knee into chest for a lying knee hug. Again, back is flat. Then we're gonna take that knee across the body as far as we're comfortable while keeping the shoulder blades pressed down. Feeling this stretch in our glutes and our hips here. Coming back to center and switching legs. We're gonna bring the opposite knee into chest, giving it a hug. Back is pressed into the ground here. And crossing that knee over to opposite side as far as we're comfortable with, keeping the shoulder blades down. Taking deep breaths and coming back to center when we're ready. And just rolling on over, pressing the fingertips down about shoulder width apart. We're going to extend the arms up into our Cobra, opening up the chest, so rolling the shoulders back, lying the feet flat, and lengthening our neck. Feeling the stretch in our stomachs here. Deep breath. On our next big inhale, we're going to bring the hips back, open the knees a bit wider, and exhale into a child's pose. Crawling the fingertips out in front of us, feeling that stretch in our upper back, shoulders, and our hips. Letting our head fall in between our arms. Taking this time to breathe, relax, and maybe reflect on today's workout. Being proud of yourself for coming and getting through it. And just thinking of some things that we're grateful for today. And whenever you are ready, you can sit back up, crisscross applesauce. And that is all I have for you guys this afternoon. As always, I really hope you guys enjoyed this week's workout. So today's and Monday's workouts. And thank you for joining me as always. Hopefully I see you guys either tomorrow in my guts and butts class or next Monday in my virtual strength circuit. And I also have an in-person guts and butts every Monday at 1:15 in the studio. So please register and join me for those as well. Other than that, try to enjoy this weather. I think it's raining. It was this morning, but hopefully it's cleared up. And stay positive, stay happy and healthy. Get yourself some water, grab a snack, and enjoy the rest of your day or the rest of your week and weekend. Happy Halloween if you celebrate that. Other than that, again, my name is Sam. Have an awesome day, and I'll hope to see you next time. Bye, guys.